Good morning, students. Can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I hope all of you have watched Dakghar by Rabindranath Tagore. I had given you 3 links. One film, the other one animated version, and the third one was a play version. It is the same story, but it is depicted, it is presented in 3 different forms. Till the last lecture, we have done 3 topics from your theory: concept of communication, objectives of communication, and methods of communication. Now, before going to the 4th topic, first I want to give you assignment. Now, for that assignment, I will first show you how you are supposed to make your assignment. You have to create PowerPoint presentation. So this is a practical, what you can say, session about how to make PowerPoint presentation on a particular topic. So
Okay, ma'am.
here your topic is Rabindranath Tagore's Dakghar, which is in English the post office. Okay. Now the way this particular PPT is made, in the same way you have to select your topic, and then you have to make your PowerPoint presentation and present it for your assignment. Am I clear enough?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so see the first slide. On the first slide, you see the title of the presentation: Story of a Life Lightly Dancing on the Edge of Time, like a dew on the tip of a leaf. Spatial Study of Rabindranath Tagore's The Post Office. This is the title. Its illustration you find in the photograph. There you have a leaf, and at the end of the leaf you can find that there is a drop of water. Then at the bottom you find the details of the presenter: Dr. Manisha Patil, Assistant Professor, English, Guru Nanak College of Arts, Science and Commerce, GTB Nagar, Mumbai 400037. So when you are making your presentation, you will write your title and you will write your details: your name, your class and roll number, and then Guru Nanak College of Arts, Science and Commerce, GTB Nagar, Mumbai 400037. Okay, the first slide is clear to all?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, in the last lecture, I had told you about the color scheme: non-verbal communication, colors and layout. Now, see the color of this particular slide. We are talking about a leaf. So obviously it is the green color. I have added a photograph of a leaf with a dewdrop. That particular color, that green color, parrot green color, is too bright. If I apply it to the entire slide, it will be glaring to the eyes. You will not be able to look at that particular presentation for long. It will start creating problems with your eyes. So I cannot put this bright parrot green color for the entire presentation. So I have kept it just for the, you can see that it is just the 1/3 of the slide, not more than that. And instead, I have used another shade of green, which is very soothing to the eyes. You can look at that particular color and you feel peace. Both are green, but you can see the difference. See the different shades of color. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And there is a contrast: green background, black letters, black background, green colors. Now, when you are doing the presentation, there are 2 parts. One is content, the other one is presentation. So now we come to the content part. Presentation part is clear to all. You have to be very careful with the choice of your colors and your what you can say color scheme, arrangement on the slide, colors, layout and design. To be more specific, colors, layout and design. That is your presentation part. And now I come to the content part. Okay, now what it is? It is a spatial study of Rabindranath Tagore's The Post Office. The original play is written in Bengali, and from Bengali it is translated in various languages. Its original name is Daggar, which in English is translated as the Post Office. Okay, now we come to the second slide. Here I have given a quote by Robert Talley. Quote, displacement, perhaps more than a homely rootedness in place, underscores the critical importance of spatial relations in our attempts to interpret and change the world. Unquote. Robert Talley is a theorist who talks about space, study of space. In the last lecture, we had seen another theorist, Edward Hall, who talked about 4 zones. Do you remember that? 4 zones: intimate space, social space, public space, personal space. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you remember Edward Hall? 4 zones: intimate, personal, social,
ma'am.
and public.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is another theorist, Robert Talley. And now he is talking about spatiality. It is study of space. So I have given quote by the Robert Talley. Now come to the third slide. Here I have given the summary of the play. I read out. Rabindranath Tagore's famous play, The Post Office, is a deceptively simple play. It is about the untimely death of an 8-year-old child, Amal. Its setting includes only a single window of Amal's room overlooking a busy street, and its various scenes show just the daily meetings of Amal with his various friends and his naive daydreams. However, there are constant allusions to death without using the word death. There is also a lot of discussion and wordplay about time, as well as invocation of various types of spaces: private, public, semi-public, and projected through the brilliant use of theatre space. The present paper attempts to study these various spaces in detail. Okay, so in one slide, in one paragraph, I have told the entire story of the play. Now, in the next slide, you will find that there is a dialogue between Amal and Watchman. This dialogue is about time. At literal level, it is about time, but at the metaphorical level, it is about death. I have already shared this particular slideshow with you. So read this particular dialogue in detail, and you will find that at literal level, they are talking about time, but at metaphorical level, they are talking about death. Then I come to slide number 5. Here we are talking about study of space. There is another theorist, Gaston Bachelard, who has written The Poetics of Space. Here, what he does is topo analysis. Topo analysis means the systematic psychological study of the sites of our intimate lives. So, first intimate space is house. It is most intimate of all spaces, which protects the daydreamer. It represents desire to stop time through imagination and hallucination. Instead of concrete material spaces, the places that are read, remembered, imagined, and dreamed provide the access to the experiences of heart. In the play, Amal is living in his house, but his mind wanders at various places. It is the memory invoked through space and not time that immortalizes the soul. To understand the soul, one must understand the house. So now we come to three types of spaces. You can see the pictures on the right hand side. First one is private space. It is intimate and practical space. Individual and familial activities. So in the play, Amal's house represents private space. Then we come to the public space where communal and citizen life takes place. In the play, it is the street below his window. And between the two, private and public space, you have semi-public space, which is also called non-place. It is more specific. Here, more specific activities are carried on, such as the post office. Now, this much is clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
See, in your third unit, third topic, that was methods of communication. In methods of communication, what we have studied? We have studied body language, signs, symbols and signals, colors, layout and design, silence and space. Now, we are using space as the focal point to study the Dagdhar, the post office. Okay, come to the first slide. It is spatial study of Rabindranath Tagore's The Post Office. So here, where we are focusing on the use of space. We have verbal communication. Under verbal communication, we have oral and written communication. Under non-verbal communication, we have body language, signs, symbols and signals, silence, color, layout and design, and finally space. So, in this particular lecture, in this particular assignment, we are focusing on space. Then we saw over here various theorists. In the last lecture, we talked about Edward Hall and his four spaces: intimate space, private space, social space, and public space. Now, we are applying these spaces to the study of the post office. So here, what we are talking about? We are talking about private space, that is the home. And we are talking about public space, that is the street, that is the road. And between the two, you have semi-public space, that is the post office. Am I clear enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now actually it is 12 o'clock. Because of the technical problem, we could not finish the entire presentation. So I stop over here, and the next part we will do in the next lecture. Remember that now you have to, I have already posted the list of YouTube links on your Google Classroom. You have to
Okay, ma'am.
select, you have to select any one topic, any one play or drama, play or what is that, film, something like that, and then you have to start preparing your assignment on it. Okay, am I clear enough?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we stop over here.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I also thank Harshana madam for facilitating our recording. Thank you, ma'am. So thank you, Harshana madam, for recording the lecture, and thank you, students, for being
I
patient.
guess, ma'am, I guess the last part did not get recorded because there was some internet issue over here. The
Okay,
last, or maybe one or two sentences. Maybe, I'm not sure.
okay, we'll see it later on. Anyways, at least some part is recorded. Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
ma'am.
The beginning part was recorded.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
no problem. Should I leave the meeting or let the meeting continue?
No, no, stop the recording and end the meeting.
End the meeting, huh? All right.